Close your eyes. Now picture a fast car. No, not a Toyota Camry doing 90 in the slow lane. I mean, fast. Now imagine a car that hits 240 miles an hour. No turbos, no ABS, no traction control. Nothing. Just you, a screaming V12. And maybe your soul leaving your body. That car, the McLaren F1. Built not by a company, but by one guy who basically said, "Screw it, I'm making perfection." Meet Gordon Murray. Born in South Africa in 1946, son of a motorcycle racer, backyard race car builder, Formula One mastermind. This dude once built a race car engine in his mom's bedroom. Picture it. Your mom yelling at you for leaving socks on the floor, and Gordon's over here welding suspension parts in her garden. Absolute menace. By the 1980s, Gordon was designing Brabham F1 cars. His fan car? So good it got banned after one race. That's like showing up to a basketball game with a jetpack. Eventually, he joins McLaren, helps Senna win championships. But Gordon's tired of racing politics. He wants to build a road car, not just any road car. The best one in the world. Flashback, Milan Airport, 1988. Gordon's flight is delayed. Cigarette smoke, whiskey glasses. He grabs a napkin and starts sketching. Rules he wrote. Driver sits in the middle. No more than 1,000 kilos. Naturally aspirated V12. No assists, no compromises. He wasn't dreaming about Ferrari or Porsche. Nope. The car that blew his mind was the Honda NSX. Imagine that. The reliable dad car of supercars inspires the fastest machine ever. First problem, the engine. Gordon begged Honda, "Make me a custom V12. Honda left him on read. Ferrari? Too unreliable. Isuzu? Believe it or not, they had a V12.
The Isuzu Trooper 2, rugged yet
But McLaren said, "Nah." Enter BMW's Paul Rasha. He says, "Sure, I'll build you an engine." And boy, did he. The result? 6.1-liter V12, 627 horsepower, 479 pound-feet torque. It revved like a demon. Only downside? It was heavy. Gordon wanted it lighter, so he lined the engine bay with actual gold foil. Yeah, the McLaren F1 has more bling than a rapper's music video, but only for heat management. Everything about this car was insane. Weight, just over 1,100 kilos. That's lighter than some compact hatchbacks. No flywheel. BMW engineers thought Gordon was crazy, but he said, "Trust me." Titanium tools included with the car. Active cooling, fan-assisted downforce. And the seating? 3 seats. You drive in the middle like Batman. Your friends ride slightly behind you like sidekicks. Owning one was like having a spaceship with grocery space. Yes? Luggage compartments. Gordon thought of everything. Here's where it gets stupid. One F1 owner, a doctor, takes his car to the shop, complains about a misfire. The mechanics download the ECU. They ask, "When does the misfire happen?" Doctor goes, "Around 197 miles per hour. Turns out this man was casually commuting at over 200 miles per hour every single day. Bro was diagnosing patients by day, breaking the sound barrier by night. Okay, before you flex your F1 knowledge, here's a wild detail. The McLaren F1, this rocket ship dream, uses bus lights. Yes, you heard that right. Lights you'd normally see on a coach, not a supercar. So here's how that happened. Gordon Murray didn't want just fancy parts for show. He needed something that worked, was legal, and already certified. The rear lamps from the Bova Futura, a Dutch bus or coach, or very similar lamps were just that. These lamps were used by other manufacturers, including TVR before. So McLaren saw, these lights are road legal. They already pass all the safety tests. It's not cost-cutting in a cheap sense. It's smart engineering. And yes, some people laugh. Bus lights on a $20 million car? But here's the thing. When you're building the perfect car, you pick what works, even if it's humble. Fun fact. The factory that made them was already supplying lamps to people like Lamborghini for Diablos. So they weren't going to share shame. They shared quality. So next time someone says, that F1 uses bus lights, smile. Because that detail shows how obsessed Gordon Murray was with rules, road legal status, and excellence, even in the small stuff. Only 106 McLaren F1s were ever made between 1992 and 1998. That's it. 64 road cars, 28 GTR race cars, 5 LMs, 3 GT longtails, and a handful of prototypes. That's rarer than some types of diamonds. Each car was hand-built, each one slightly different. Some had custom luggage sets, some had custom stereo systems built by Kenwood, tuned specifically so you could actually hear music over the screaming V12 behind your head. And the owners? Yeah, they weren't your average Joe. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean, daily drove his. Yes, Mr. Bean was out there casually doing grocery runs in a McLaren F1. He even crashed it twice. Insurance payout? Over $1 million. Elon Musk? He bought one with his first PayPal millions and immediately crashed it. No insurance. Classic Elon move. Jay Leno? He has one, of course. Ralph Lauren, the fashion mogul? Yep. The F1 became the ultimate billionaire toy. But here's the thing. Even among the rich, the F1 isn't just a car. It's a ticket to immortality. These things don't come up for sale often. When they do, it's headline news. And what's insane? Even with Bugatti Chirons and Koenigsegg Jescos running around today with double the horsepower, car guys will tell you the McLaren F1 is still the GOAT. Why? Because it was pure. No turbos, no hybrids, no electronic safety nets. Just carbon fiber, gold, a BMW V12, and Gordon Murray's obsession. The F1 didn't just invent the term supercar. It invented the hypercars we talk about today. It set the template for the Bugatti Veyron, the Porsche 918, the LaFerrari, the P1. None of them exist without this car. So yeah, only 106 exist. And if you own one, you don't just have a car. You have the crown jewel of the automotive world. Closer line? And maybe that's the ultimate flex. Because Camrys last forever, sure. But the McLaren F1? That's perfection. Perfection doesn't last forever. It just lasts long enough to make history.